This is a better meat pie.
Ah, did you hear of
Live don't use meat pie crown.
Hey, you ain't serious. You know they serious. Let's see, let's get people on board first. Shift a bit. I don't know if it's this way or that way or this way. Check from your phone, let's see. If it's confirmed, then we turn it around.
Website's blocked. Now it's not. Connect.
Let's get people on board first. Then we talk about what we've got to talk about today. Okay, so let's see. What's that?
This is slow. This is the guy.
It's better this way. This way.
Are you sure? Just stand it.
Yeah, no, this way instead.
Yep.
This way instead.
Oh. Your phone is it's locked. Oh, okay.
This is slow.
Two devices. What the?
What the hell? I think I should have locked it first before I even started. Charlie, let's go. Okay, so we have one person on board. Is it Drew?
I think it's me.
We have two people. Let me see. Live chat is visible. Okay.
What's the title?
I think we've already named it. So we're going to talk about why you can never be a Chinese. Do you know that you can never be a Chinese?
Yep. Everybody. I think everybody knows.
You think so? I am thinking that people in China understand that you can't be. I am thinking that people in China understand that you can't be a Chinese. But people outside China, before I came to China, I had this mentality that telling me when I come to China, I just find some Chinese lady, then get married to her.
Yeah.
Then right after getting married to her, I think I'm going to be a Chinese, or having a baby with her, I'm going to be a Chinese. So we had that mentality because back in Europe, we also have that same mentality.
Yeah.
That the very moment you get to Europe,
you
find somebody to impregnate, and you have a baby, then you're going to one way or the other.
It doesn't work in China.
Get documents.
Yeah.
For your stay.
Yeah, like a permanent stay or whatever.
Stay. Uh-huh. So today we're gonna let me push it back.
No, it's not. And I don't think it's probably because of the marriage thing. In the US or Europe, you can go to the army and become a citizen. But in China, it doesn't work here. Nothing works. Nothing actually. I don't want to say makes sense in China, but nothing works in China.
Now the point is, back in Europe or America, you can get the chance to school. Right after school, you might get employed. Working in fields like you can be working in the bank, you can be working in you can even hold public offices.
Yeah.
Just because you schooled there, you have certificates that qualifies you. But China is kind of different because I haven't seen a black person in a Chinese police uniform. Have you seen that?
It can never happen.
Or a black judge, or
like any official office. As a foreigner, you can't hold any official office in China.
Is it only black? My point is it only black people?
It's not black people. I think any, apart from being a native Chinese, you can't hold any official office in China. Yeah, that is it.
So it's not just black people.
It's not just black people.
It cuts across
it cuts
every
all
race.
race. Yeah.
I see.
All race.
Okay, we have Niai in the building. Hello, bro. Greetings from Ghana. If you don't have Niai, I don't know what you're waiting for, Charlie. If you don't have Niai, I don't know what you're waiting for. He's the
ish.
top ish, like the notch in Ghana now. Starting from every celeb outside Ghana coming to Ghana because of the year of return. Just
look him up and just
grab him.
follow his
That's
vlogging.
it. Grab him,
He's
grab him, grab
really
him.
that good.
He's doing amazing. He's doing amazing. And don't forget to comment on content. Don't just greetings from Philippines. I see you, Brenda. Okay, so I just keep quiet about the name because
Brenda.
more videos on the year of return. Thank you so much, Charlie. Keep us posted. I'm really enjoying the vlog lately, and I think it's booming very well because a lot of people are channeling all their energy to Ghana now. It's amazing. You're doing great. You're doing great. Welcome.
Brenda, hi.
Just do one thing for me. Share the video for me to all the WhatsApp platforms, the WeChat platforms. If you have a community tab, you can also share. And let's get talking. Why you can't be a Chinese? Because we have Black American, Black.
There's nothing like Black Chinese or American Chinese. It can never happen.
We have Black American, Black Mexican, Black Shama Shama, Black Shama Shama. But you can never have a Black Chinese. Though you can give birth to a Chinese person. That's acceptable.
Yeah.
But can the kid become a Chinese?
Nope. I think this thing has more to do with their population. I think the number of people in the country. I think they are populated, so they don't want people from outside to be included in their family. That's what I think.
Since you've been in China, have you ever seen that somebody is holding a green card? Have you seen that?
Not really. Like I haven't seen any, like a foreigner with a Chinese like original documentation.
Let's say somebody got married to a Chinese, so the person is on marriage visa, and then they have a baby, and because the baby is a Chinese,
the baby is
they pass through all the process and then get the kid a green card. Do we have something like a green card in China?
I don't think so.
I see. So it's that real. You can't hold any public office in China if you're a foreigner. And I asked myself, why is that? Because recently, I think somebody uploaded a video and a Chinese person was being honored in Nigeria for kinship.
Yeah. And the funny thing is, these Chinese people, they travel and they want to get citizenship in other countries. They go to US and they want to become Americans. They go to England and they want to be British.
But hello.
They don't want you to be Chinese in their country.
Thanks for coming.
Why?
Thanks for coming. So before I came to, let me talk about myself first. Before I came to China, Dan Sharon, thank you so much, Niai. God bless you. God bless you so much. I really appreciate it. Let's get people on board. If you don't have Niai, kindly connect to him, and I promise you, when you go and you don't like the content, come back to me. I'll give you back your money. Trust me.
You give you a refund.
So back to what I was saying. Before we came to China, we all had this mentality that there is racism everywhere. A lot of people in Germany, a lot of people in Asia, a lot of people in Europe are complaining about racism. But you know, back in Europe and America and all those places, there is racism. But they will not do it to you.
It's on the law. It's on the law because there are so many black people around.
Exactly. So even if the person wants to show you that I don't like you, he will rather do some action.
It will be on the law.
Just let you know that I don't like you. Or I don't really want to vibe with you about.
Yeah.
But this is the case in China. Is totally different. What is the worst like racism act that you've experienced in China? The worst one, like this one. Hey, Charlie, you didn't do this.
On top of my head, I can think of.
I still have that mentality when it comes to Chinese people. That's so true. Melise, thank you so much for coming. Much love from YouTubers in China. I see you. Thanks so much. Do me a favor and share to every single platform you have so that we get people on board and then connect. If you don't have Melise, check her channel out. She's doing awesome. I think I checked her video out this morning concerning a vlog. She went to do her nails or something. It was dope. Okay, so back to my question. What is the silliest thing somebody has done in China? Like a Chinese person has done, and you were like, you can't do this. Why should you even do this?
Yeah, with when they see you in the bus or in a taxi, I think they just hold their nose. I think they think you smell really bad, or I don't know. I don't know what
No, wait.
what it is, but
Is it that they could smell you, that you smell, or they are just doing that out of ignorance?
no. I think it has to do with the racism thing. Like they think you're black, so you're
Seriously?
filthy or something. So
Really
you just
think they are being them.
hold their
That's so
nose and
true,
just,
Maiden.
they don't want you to pop the
Yeah,
smell
he's
from
amazing.
you
Saying,
from.
what? Are you serious?
Yeah.
Yeah, is that serious? Is
that
that
serious?
serious in China? It's that serious. Is that serious?
And there are some clubs in China here you can't enter as a foreigner, or I think if you're black, I think it has to do with all foreigners. And there's some places you will not be allowed to like get an apartment or rent a house. No, it wouldn't work. So these Chinese people are like doing open racism. They don't care. They don't care. It's their country. If you can't stay, just go back to your country.
Okay, so let me tell you about mine. I had the experience when I was schooling in Harbin. I decided to like do some in Ghana. You would say ala ala, some little stuff so that you get money and pay school fees and pay stuff just to rotate and be the vibe. So I decided to do some work. So when I got to, you guys should come home, home sweet home. See how you're treating the good people in Ghana and Africa. I wish we could come home. You get the thing, but you know how Ghana is.
Our
And
country
you
hard.
know-
Our
you know-
country
you know how
hard.
difficult.
Our
We don't
country
even
hard.
want to. We don't even. We have seven people on board. If you're on board, we have 2 likes. Kindly hit the like button. Kindly share the stream to everybody. Let's connect. Let's vibe. And let's talk about why you can never be a Chinese today. We're sharing our experiences first. When we finish, then we tell you the reasons why you can't be a Chinese, and the main reason why Chinese people do not allow foreigners to
To like get into their official offices.
Exactly,
Like
exactly.
the military, the immigration.
Exactly.
The whatever. have you. You
Hey,
can't
somebody's
just-
in the building.
in the
Somebody's in the building. Let me stand up for her. Yeah, shout outs to you, Laurie Lawson. I see you. She's one of the dopest YouTubers. I really like her content. If you don't have Laurie, try as much as possible to grab her right away. You see, did you hear that? They just don't care. It's them all the time. Their offices are not enough for them to let a foreigner rule. Exactly, my sister. If you're a Chinese person and you come to Ghana, oh, hail Chinese.
like we.
The way I remember, I was in Ghana, January, right? January. I came to Ghana on January 26th, and I left 26th of February, so 1 month. I met these Chinese people, and I was asking them, Nishiwan Fejoma, like, do you like Africa? Tasho, oh, she want Fejo Shehenhao.
Yeah.
Like, Africa is good.
Yeah.
I asked them, the way she want Fejo, I say, Fejo, your hendo nuha.
Yeah,
They like our women.
it's true, but I think those who haven't traveled before, I think they have that thing in their head that Africa
So-
is filthy. African women are filthy.
So
African-
our thing is, if you haven't traveled outside Africa, why do you talk ill about Africa?
it's their media. It's what they keep teaching them. It's what they keep showing them on TV. So we
So
just
back to what I was saying.
stereotype. Everybody has it.
I got to Beijing and I came to a friend's place. So the first thing we had to do was get a SIM card. In Ghana, people will testify, or in Africa,
It's easy.
if you want to get a SIM card, if a Chinese person if a foreigner wants to get a SIM card, trust me, it wouldn't take the person more than 2 minutes
Yeah.
to get a registered SIM card. Whether the person is with a stay permit, whether the person is a criminal, whether you don't even know where the person is. The person just enters the
It's
country.
actually being sold on the street.
What about their women?
It's actually being sold on the street.
Why if we just come and slap you right now? We talk about Chinese women some other time, but today let's talk about official Franca. Hey Franca, we have scores to settle. Franca is in Beijing, and Franca hasn't even Pepe Gucci Charlie. Where you dey? Franca, big shout outs to you. If you don't have Franca, Charlie,
You
grab
can't be
yourselves.
serious.
Grab yourselves. PL brand China.
Dennis, they are serious.
Charlie, this girl It's just superb. Try as much as possible to grab anybody you don't have. After grabbing the person, don't just go and be like, hey, new friend here, I came. No. Just go on a genuine course, comment on content, watch a video. One of the shortest video you think you can watch a video. Try as much as possible to comment on something. Make it stick. Okay? A lot of people add people on like YouTube, subscribe to their channel, and then the next morning YouTube won't subscribe them because you just went there and then you subscribe.
Yeah.
That is no go area. So try as much as possible to comment on content and support the person. Ring the bell. Don't just, hey, I'm here to support you and that's it. You don't watch the videos. Let's support ourselves. We are all that we have. They can't be serious. So you come to Ghana or any part of, I don't know about other places in Africa. Wadamaya has been traveling across Africa, around Africa. So he might know. I might ask him. But in Ghana, let me talk about Ghana because Ghana is where I come from. Is it hot? Baby. So Ghana is where I come from. So let's talk about Ghana. So you can just get a SIM card within a twinkle of an eye. You get a SIM card. You put it in your phone and off you go. But in China, if you're a foreigner and you want to get a SIM card, the reason why I was amazed was when I was in Harbin, I was in school. So I got the opportunity that you're a student. So where's your ID card? Oh, this is my ID card. Wait, this is my passport. They just gave me the SIM. Then they registered. So I came to Beijing. I wanted to change the SIM because every province has its own SIM.
Yeah.
If you're in Harbin, you have your SIM. And the unfortunate part is if you're in Harbin and you use a Harbin SIM and you bring that to China, if you bring that to Beijing and you call somebody in Harbin, the cost alone, it's so you get it. So if you're in Beijing, you should buy a Beijing SIM. So I decided to change my SIM. Then I went to a vendor. I decided to buy. I'm so sorry, Lo Charlie. I've been on transit. I understand. You see you vlogging around Beijing Great Wall.
Like the fun. Wow.
Like the fan, I see you.
Big ass, man.
Let's share the live stream to all WeChat platforms. We're talking about let's get people on board and let's discuss. Let's talk.
I think notion that what is happening in Europe and in America, I think you can have that same thing here. You can't really get a citizenship in China. It doesn't work that way.
SIM card, and she was like, I can't give you the SIM. I said, why? You need to give me your passport. Okay, so I gave her my passport. And later on, he said, I need somebody to attest for my SIM card.
Like a Chinese to verify that this guy is really a good person or something.
So I thought she was kidding. So I left the place. I moved to another vendor. I told him that one was a him. I did that. I needed the SIM card. Okay, he said, where's your passport? I gave him my passport. He was like, for you.
Like guarantee for you to get a SIM card.
I've seen this before. So I called my boss and she was like, okay, wait a moment, I'm coming. So when she came, they collected her ID. China is saying, hi, Lawson. Let's connect to each other. Oh. That aside, I also decided to go and open a bank account because now I've left school. And I have to be on my own now. So this bank account is not going to connect with any students in China. Things are very, very, nothing makes sense in China, and it's true. When you come to China, then you understand that a lot of things do not make sense because something like what is the silliest thing somebody has done and you are like, how should he even do this?
Like anytime a Chinese person actually sees you, they'll be like, where are you from? And you tell them, oh, I'm from this.
That one makes sense because you are black or because you haven't seen foreigners before. That one is different. My point is, like, the authorities will do something that you think that you shouldn't do this. This do not make sense in China is that just imagine you being a foreigner. You want to travel to a different province. That's odd. We're talking about basic reasons why you can never be a Chinese. Why you can never hold a public office if you're a foreigner. Why we do not have foreigners in the Chinese army. Why we do not have foreigners in the Chinese military. Why we don't have foreigners being judges in China. Why we don't have foreigners being lawyers. Why we don't have foreigners. No matter the schools you go in China, you can never ever hold a public office if you're in China. We have 5 people on board. We still have 4 likes. If you haven't hit the like button, kindly hit the like button, share
And
the stream,
share.
and then let's get people on board. We're talking about why you can never be a foreigner. Did I say foreigner? Why you can never be
a Chinese
in China. So back to what I was saying. So I got to the bank and I wanted to, hi family, it's Blessing's word, it's word in the building. Blessy, I see you. If you don't have Blessy, you're missing a lot, Charlie. The way Hayford, her father is doing stuff just to pamper our queen. You understand? Blessy. The way Blessy they travel, I swear, people they don't travel so.
I'm shocked.
Much respect. I see you, bro. Thank you so much for coming. Do me a favor and share the live stream to everybody. Let's get people on board. We're talking about why you can never be a Chinese national in China. You can be a Chinese person, right?
You can be a Chinese person.
Oh, you can be a Chinese person.
Like how?
Oh, you can just get married to a Chinese person.
And become a Chinese?
Then, no, you're not a Chinese. You're a foreigner, all right. You be on a marriage visa. That's different. Then you have a baby with the Chinese.
Yeah.
Automatically, the kid becomes a Chinese native.
No.
The kid becomes a Chinese native because her mother or his mother is a Chinese.
Okay.
You pass through all the process and then get every single document for the kid.
Yeah.
By the end of the day, the skin will not lie.
Exactly. So
he's growing or she's growing.
The kid can never be a Chinese.
This is what I'm saying. As time goes on, definitely people will start calling, oh, he's Chinese, she's Chinese, oh, like that.
I don't think
but
so.
When you grow,
I don't think so.
When you grow,
like
then you get to understand that
it's simple. Once you're not yellow. Once you're not yellow, you can't be a Chinese. Like,
no, you can be a Chinese, all right. Our point is that you cannot hold a public office.
Okay.
You get it?
But me,
you can be a Chinese. Why you can be a Chinese is that you have a permanent stay to be in China because your mother is Chinese. You get it? You might even have the opportunity to open any kind of business you want to open.
Yeah.
But to become a president or to
hold an official office,
a public office,
you
like
can't.
I'm this, I'm that.
Yeah.
That is the point that we say.
I'm the governor, I'm the mayor.
You can't hold a public office. Exactly. Much respect to Blessy's father. He has a lot to teach us as a person too. It's rather unfortunate his channel is not about daily life in China, but rather
it's about Blessy.
It's about Blessy, the lovely angel. And so I went to the bank just to get a bank card. And you know how these people do their thing.
See, now you
they asked me to bring my passport.
Wait, first of all, you getting a SIM was very, very difficult. And now you're trying to get
I was thinking that no, it's just like you being in Makola. you go Makola. I don't want to speak pidgin. Make I speak good English. You go to Makola, you understand? Then you meet these people because they are how do you even call them? Traders, right?
Yeah.
Yes, you meet these people like hustler boys. Then you buy a SIM card because most of them are.
It's easy to get it from.
So coming
where we come from,
and then you come to Bank of Ghana, and you think you can. You see, you are thinking that people in Bank of Ghana might even understand you better than these people.
Oh, okay.
So that is my idea that coming to Bank of China, definitely I'm going to get this
somebody who's kind of
so everything is going to just go smoothly. So I sat down and I was given a form to fill. I filled out all the forms and they were like, okay, where's your passport? I brought out my passport. They checked my visa, and all of the sudden, I gave my book to one person.
It was like 15 other people came out of nowhere.
4 different people.
4 different people, like 15 other people came out of nowhere.
And you know how it's done in China. I don't know about other European countries, but what I know about China is that anytime you want to do your visa, they turn a new page and then they paste it there. So our visa is also done. Normally, Chinese visa, it's done 3 months, 6 months, or 1 year. That's what I know. I haven't been able to see people who have 2 years visas. Is it possible? I think Hayford will tell us.
We don't know, but we don't know. But that. What we know is
I'm trying to.
What we know is like the most is 1 year.
Yes, that's what I know. That's what I do. 1 year visa. So you get to the point that your book might even be completed because you have a lot of visas inside. So when you go home and then somebody sees your book, say, hey, now visa
Oh, Charlie.
no,
Charlie,
inside, you just renew it.
Yeah.
You get it. So every time we renew our book, and these people were opening it, flipping it page by page, trying to find a visa, and they can't find it. I told them, oh, give me back my book. Let me show you where my visa
Visa
is.
is.
So that you would see and then do whatever you want. They don't want to give me back.
No.
Oh, Charlie, my boy is crying. Yay. You're crying.
He wants to be on live. He wants to be on live.
No. Yeah.
He wants to be on live. He wants to be on live.
So I told them, oh, can you please give me back my book so that I'd show you where the visa is? And you do whatever you want to do with it. And one funny thing is that when Chinese people think or they find anything suspicious about you, they don't trust you anymore.
No,
so
like-
they don't want to understand whatever you're saying.
First of all,
so no
you
matter
being
how
black,
no matter how
you're
good
just
your
suspicious.
Chinese is,
No matter
they'll
how
start
good you
saying Timbudon. But at first, they would start when you enter the place, they will try to be nice with you, trying to speak Chinese with you. Trying to be nice with you. You understand? So I gave them the book. They did whatever they had to do with it, and later on, they gave me back my book. I told them what I wanted to do. They checked out the form. Then they gave me the card. So they told me that I should. They told me that I should find a Chinese person. I should find a Chinese person. Oh my god, I'm still hearing myself. Oh my god, I haven't been reading the comments. Sorry guys. Let me read it out. The kids can be Chinese. That's true. Once the parents is Chinese, the kids can also be Chinese too. That's true. Like I said, yes, you can't hold a public office. Some banks denied to open an account for me because of my country. Oh, bro. Charlie, this thing has happened to you before, eh? I swear. The bank will tell you, say,
Where are you from? Where are you from?
Banks, I went to, let's single out these banks. Banks like
ICBC.
ICBC is an international bank. They'll do it for you.
Okay.
Banks like CCB, China Construction Bank, they'll tell you we do not do anything for foreigners. Agricultural Bank of China, they will not do it for you.
Okay.
With the exception of Bank. Do you know that this city that we are, it's only Bank of China that changed dollar? No. China, is that insane? No other bank will change your dollar for you. So if you have dollars, you'd have to go to Bank of China. And the stress I vlogged about it the last time. The stress you'd have to go through before you can actually change your money in China. Trust me.
Blessy, I'm so sorry.
Trust me. I got angry, pa. Challenge seriously though. The way you go first. And when you get angry too, that is when Kevin will say that
Nothing makes sense in
China. And you can't do anything.
They don't even care. They don't even care.
This is our China.
If you can just leave.
This is our China.
Just leave because
some instance you can get 2 years. Oh, okay. So it happens. You can get 2 years visa sometimes. If you have a company in Shanghai, after 2 or 3 years, you can get 2 years resident permit. Oh, okay. So we were talking about
2 years.
student visa and stuff. Vanina says that hi, bless this world. Connect with people.
Niai, they do it because they can. It's their country. And they don't want you here.
Hi, Vanina.
They do it because they
Bless it
can.
well. Ghana. Agricultural Bank denied. Charlie, bless you. You've been to the banks. You understand what I'm saying? Yeah, he's saying that. So why do they do that, crap?
They do it because they can. It's their country.
The fact that you are a black person even scares them off. If you get to the bank and you want to do something, the very moment somebody sees you and the person hasn't interacted with a lot of foreigners to have the experience, maybe the person has been to Beijing or the person has been to places, so he's come in contact with foreigners. So there's another bank, I've forgotten the name. Hey, why can't you change $500
a day? You can't change. Because like they'll be wondering where as a black person you got that kind of money from. First of all, they
Okay,
don't
I don't
trust it
know.
because
I
they're
don't know
black.
about Bank of China though, because I changed $700. The last time an euro even came, I changed $1,300. It was possible, but we this particular year, the beginning of this year, we had this rumor circulating on WeChat platforms that if you're a foreigner and you have more than 5,000 RMB in your account, you're going to be investigated. Because they think that
Yeah,
how can you be a
yeah.
foreigner and have that amount of money in,
Yeah.
in meanwhile we pay
They are
school
wicked
fees
though.
almost
They are wicked.
how much is the school fees for a year? 12,000, 13,000 RMB for a year. So if I have
This kind of money.
this
to
kind of
pay-
money
to
to
my
pay,
school
and then I
fees.
have 5,000 RMB in my bank account, how do you even question me? Where do I get the money from? And you don't want people. China is so insane that it's only in China that you cannot work and school. It's only in China. This we've been telling people.
No.
The agents in
you came as a
China. The
student.
agents.
You came as a student, so just come and just come and let them go back to your country.
The agents in Ghana or the agents in Africa are not telling people the truth. You can't school and work in China. It's illegal. You can do it. You can decide to, okay, I don't mind. I'll go to school. But at the end of the day, you see that your visa is cancelled and you'll be working with an empty visa. You call it
An empty book. An empty book.
And then you'll be walking around just because you don't go to school. But just understand this scenario. I pay my own school fees. The money that you're asking for, 13,000 RMB. 30,000 RMB is almost 9,500 Ghana cedi for a year. And then you pay this amount of money to them that I'll be coming to school. And you decide not to come to school. Then they cancel that visa and then tell you that you can't tell us you come to school and you don't come to school. I am the same person who paid the
Is
money.
it even your concern?
Is it your concern? I don't want to come
Is
to
it your
school.
money?
Chinese people don't understand. You should be in class. You should be in school. That is the norm. So these are some of the things we foreigners, we sit down and we are like, a lot of things do not make sense in China. Ha 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 ha. China and Zenzem. Great conversation, Gucci and Kelvin. I see you, man, like Kenasari. Okay, guys, so if you don't have Kenasari, you're wasting time. If you don't have Kenasari, if you want to know, there's one favorite vlog Kenasari did, and I was like, this is amazing. It was she had hair. I think one of the girls he brought on. The girl had hair, and Chinese people decided to touch her hair. If it's fake, if it's original,
Yeah.
It was dope. So if you don't have cane, try as much as possible to grab cane. Sometimes our people spread so much fake news. That is so true. Beijing Bay said, better, sorry. Is it some kind of a prison? What is this kind of? That was a horse. Hey, can't you change? This guy's a very
that was a
wicked
horse,
person. Can help us. Okay, so today let's not divert our topic. We'll talk about what foreigners even go through before we come home as individuals that you see us and you are like, oh, Ufra Bruchabo.
No. First of all, China is not Abuchi. Please, China is just Abuchi annex. First of all, China can never be
Okay,
Abuchi.
so
Abuchi
those
is
watching us
like
who do
the
not
US
understand our
and stuff.
local dialects, sorry for us using our local one or two local dialects. All he's saying is that China is not classified as abroad.
Yeah.
Because if you want to say abroad,
It's the US, is the Canada, is the Australia, is the
Are you
Belgiums, the
those
England.
people are making money.
See,
Are they making money?
it doesn't matter. But that is where we caught. Oh, he's from abroad. He's
No,
he
you
stays in
can't say
abroad.
that. No,
China
you
is not
can't-
abroad.
you can't say
China is just Africa reincarnation. Like Africa with the white mom. China is just Africa with the white mom because all these people are blacks. You
So why
understand?
do our leaders entertain them here in Ghana and Africa just like that? We growing up as kids, we've always have this mentality that everything white is perfect or everything that is fair colored. Starting from our Ghanaian movies, you could see that people like people like Majid Michel, people like Omar Sharif Kaptan, people like what's the guy's name? Van Vika. All these people, we Thank you, China. China is not Abuchi. Thank you for the correction. we
Who's that?
praise them because they are light skinned people. It's quite recently that we started acknowledging the fact that black is beauty, black is this, black is that, black is that. If you are light skinned, I don't know, but a lot of places, if you are light skinned, me being like a bit light skinned, we go to places and people ask me like the way Shama, like, why are your friends so black and you are different from them? Then I always say this, in China, if you don't lie, you can't eat. Listen to this carefully. If you are in China and you don't lie
Fake it till you make it.
Exactly. You
Fake
don't
it
lie
till you
about
make
your
it.
nationality. I can remember when I was coming to China, my cousin was here before. So when he came home, we had a conversation and he was like, Charlie, me call China, they are me catch home say me from America. And then I'm like, why do you tell them that you're from America, but rather you're from Ghana? Me, when I go there, I'll let them know that me, I'm from Ghana.
Let them know.
I'm from Ghana. I'm proud Ghanaian.
Let them know.
So the moment I came and then I got to China, then you get to understand the reason why people have to lie about their nationality just to get food on their table. Now you walk as a be a can you say Abuchi Nemo also for jot. You might not know what somebody is going through. A lot of that is it all. That Blessy said. A lot of people do not tell people what really is happening here in China or what is happening wherever they are. They try to paint it like a picture, a very blossom picture.
Perfect
That
picture.
It's all perfect. It's all rosy. When you come,
China is
you
a bed
have
of roses.
this, you do this, you do this. Oh, Obi to me kasa now apartment that everything is there. You have your Wi-Fi, you have everything. But trust me, if you come, and then you get to see that all these things that the person was saying was lies, wow, then you guys are...
See. Now, we don't even count lies as sins anymore. It's just something, something we do.
Okay, so can I start saying something?
Chai!
Then they should not accept foreign students. That's the way they like foreign students. The way Chinese people like foreign students, I don't know why. If you are in school and the kind of how do you put this? The kind of welcome or the kind of the way they treat foreigners is really awesome. But I always say this: it's not that a lot of things do not make sense in China, but rather foreigners do not want to follow the process just to get everything right for themselves.
See,
You get it?
You see,
Me, that's my point.
Like I always
Massa,
tell you these things.
13,000 for 1 year. Which school is that? Okay, let me tell you the school. There's a school in Shenyang. It's called Liaoning University Shama. You are in China, so you understand. A lot of things is that a lot of stuff that we do is that most of them have to we just have to blend the school and work.
He's
You
actually
understand?
saying the fees is very low because
In my
compared to
school,
his
6 months
his-
fee
his is
10,000 and 19,000.
Yeah.
Oh, that's too much, Ken. That's too much, because 19,000 is almost 19,000 is almost 200 million. Oh, hey, Charlie, people they pay fees for China. Oh, I swear.
Nika, welcome.
Charlie.
Hello, Nika.
Thank you. China is not Abuchi. Thanks for the correction. Wow. Then you guys are committing a lot of sins power because of lies. You can't
Say
do
hi
it.
to Nika.
Whoa, Nika RV. Hello. I see you. Much love. Thank you so much. Where are you connecting from? Where are you streaming from? Kindly share the link. Let's do this. We have 12 people on board and then we have 6 likes. It's kind of not balancing. So do me a favor. If you haven't hit the like button, kindly hit the like button. We're talking about reasons why you can never be a Chinese or you can never hold a public office in China as a foreigner. So we're talking about these things today. And we are sharing our experiences as well. So back home, there was a video circulating on WeChat recently. Chinese embassy in Ghana. And you can't imagine the amount of people.
The number of people.
The number of people
why?
who want to come to China.
Where are these people getting their information from? I don't know if they know China is being, I don't know, being like I don't know. Why won't
let me have your IG.
you want to rush to
Why?
be here?
I want us to talk. Okay, Nia, my IG account is Gucci underscore Amani 90, or you can just say Gucci underscore Amani. Check me out. Let's connect and then talk. We can talk. With family. Okay. I have yours too, so I just pin it out. Nia visuals. Okay. I just pin it out. So a lot of these agents are not telling people the truth in these things that they are going through. You get it? Somebody will come to China, and the motive of the person coming to China was that I heard you can get a teaching job, and a teaching job they're going to pay you very well, and at the end of the day they're going to do your visa for you, and aside that they're going to give you an apartment. Please type Y. Okay, let me check it out. And at the end of the day, they are going to give you accommodation. They're going to give you money. They're going to give you things that you think it's convenient for you to feel comfortable. And a lot of people come and they are stranded. They have to call you. Somebody will just call you, and I'm like, somebody will just call you, and you why are you hiding? So you see the thing. We have some pie here, and then why are you hiding from the camera? Hey, nigga man, you are eating and you are scared. Hey, Charlie, you see my camera? You see him? He's running away because he's eating. I just type it to you. It's Gucci underscore Amani 90. Kindly add up. Let's talk. Let's talk about a lot of things. Yes, bless you. I agree with you, but Charlie, China is too bad, crap. Imagine 20 years ago as a black man in China. I swear. I give much respect to anybody who is being here, even a single day ahead of me coming to China. I respect them so much because they've been through a lot. Just WeChat just came recently. So just imagine these people who were here without these WeChats. A lot of news were happening and people were not even getting information. You get. So back to what I was saying. Somebody will just call you and you don't even understand where the person got your number from. And the person will be like, hello, brah. Me pacho, your friend me asumesi. Yes, me mbambesi uso. And you are like, who said you should come to me? Because if you want to come to somebody, this is not like Ghana. That you just wake up and you take your bag and you go to somebody's house. Like that. You get it? And Ghana, we have the sympathy that, oh, or you're Ghana into the money, baby, you get that sympathy, or you get that compassion that, oh, okay, oh, he's Ghanaian, let me just find a place for him to stay. And later on, your Casabia say, oh, you will be free in some way, and if you how do I even put that? If you teach somebody how to fish, later on, instead of the person trying to fish on his own, he'll try and then tell you that you don't even know how to fish. You get that is the mentality. That is the mentality. Not all people, but most people. That's why people don't want to do good anymore. So my policy is, if you want to come to China, I'll talk to you about everything you need, every single information I have to put across for you to understand that we don't have a choice. I'll talk to you about
China hard, my guy. China hard.
Any policy about China that you need to know. Because if you want to stay in this country as a legit person, as somebody who is working legal, I did this vlog concerning how much I earn in China, or my salary in China as a foreign teacher, and people were mad. Why are you exposing us? Why are you telling people how much we earn in China? And I'm like, I'm not telling people how much you earn in China. I spoke to people concerning how much I earn in China, and it's not like I told everybody to just take your bag and come to China because there is pizza and manna falling all over the place. You get it? But the point is, what am I come to do in China? There are different jobs in China, but what I spoke about was you can Be a teacher because
And
that's
end
what I
this
do.
match, yeah.
And end this match. But before you become a teacher, you need to pass through a process. And what is the process? The process is getting a Z visa. How do I get a Z visa? A lot of people come here with student visa, they want to change it and they find it difficult. A lot of people come here with business visa. Somebody will say that Chinese people are difficult to understand. Just understand this. Getting a Z visa back home is expensive. Getting a Z visa is very difficult to get. Simply AMJ. So this is your face. Okay, so if you don't have Simply AMJ, you're missing out. She's one of the greatest people on live streams.
Yeah.
She's the queen of live stream, actually. Check her out. Don't forget to comment on content. Add her. Click the bell if you want to grow.
Don't
If you want your
catch you
channel to grow, you don't catch you like. If you want your channel to grow, she's just always grinding 247. I look up to people like that. They put in more effort in this thing we're doing. You don't just sit down and try to let people come to you. Try as much as possible to grind, and don't forget to check people who are in blue. They always go on live and they're going to push you. They're going to push you. Kenasari, I agree with you. Imagine having a job and they pay you house rent. Sometimes you can't even. Oh my God, why did these things just flip? Kenasari, I agree with you. Imagine having a job. They pay your house rent. Sometimes you eat even in school. I prefer China to most European countries.
Who's that?
Brand China, brand China, PL brand China.
Pure. Really?
Brand China.
No.
Hey,
Wait.
Massa.
Pure, really? You
Massa.
prefer China to the United States?
Massa.
To Canada? To Australia? To Belgium?
Massa. Make me think.
Chai!
Massa. Brand China. I agree with you perfectly.
Where you there? Where you there? You are the bag, where you there?
She's in China. She's in China.
China where? Where
I don't know
China?
the province. I think she's in Guangzhou. I don't know the province she
Pure
is.
China.
You know, a
China.
lot of no. That is true. Trust me. That is true. We don't
That
want
is
to. We
true
don't
for
want
you. Me, this thing, I will never agree to this thing.
Bizzle.
I will never agree to this thing.
We don't want to divert the fact that we are talking about this, and then today we're talking about that. Some other time we talk about some of the advantages you can get being a foreigner in China, or being even a black person.
There is nothing
Do
you can get
oh,
being a foreigner in China.
That. You can't say that. You
What,
can't say that.
what can you get? What can you get? What do you get?
How much is an apartment in China?
So, wait.
No, tell me how much. My apartment.
I'm not talking about getting an apartment. Getting an apartment is like necessity. You have to have it. But I'm saying, what else do you get being in China?
Yes, the only advantage of other countries is that you can become a citizen. She's in Nancha. Exactly.
Pure. And that is the
Exactly.
main reason why
Hi, how
we
are
are
you,
struggling.
man?
See,
Hey,
do you understand?
T, I see you.
That
Thanks
is
for
the-
coming. Thanks for coming.
That is the main reason why
Hit the like
we are
button for me.
Let me talk.
Thank you so much.
Pure. That is the main reason why we are struggling to get a better future for our kids. You understand? So you can't be in China and to hope to get something for your kids, because no matter what you do in China here, your kids will not be Chinese natives. You understand? You have to take them back to wherever you came from. But if you're in the United States and you have a baby, at least the baby will get a green book. You understand?
Okay, so T is connecting from Thailand. Much love from Thailand. T, I see you. Thank you so much. Do me a favor, share the live stream to anybody you think can come on board so that we connect together. Simply AMJ is saying that, so you can't become a citizen.
You can never be a citizen in China.
That's
simply
true. You can never be a citizen in China, no matter what you do.
T, big house, man.
Papa Autry, I hope to see you guys soon. Very soon, bro. Bro, I'll be in school next week. Okay, we'll be waiting for you. We'll be waiting for you. Nia says that one thing is that our people out there do not tell us the truth in order to make us see them champion because they have been to abroad. Nia, lots of people do not tell the truth. Okay, let me start answering the questions from the top, starting from Simply AMJ. So why you cannot be a Chinese national is that, one, you are not born of a Chinese person, so you can't be a Chinese. Not like other places.
And
like somebody
like
would say that I'm from
citizen
the
by
UK,
birth.
but the person might
Citizen
be black.
by birth.
Citizen by
Citizen
birth.
by
No,
it doesn't
Chinese
work.
do not
It
do
doesn't
that.
work that way.
With my kid, I had to take his documents. I made arrangements for a passport in Ghana embassy. So when the passport came, I took the passport back to where my visa was, and we had to go through the process. So he is on my visa, just like, so whenever I have to renew my visa, I have to pay an extra money for him to, so that he renew his visa. So he is not a Chinese person, not like other places that you just have a kid and automatically the kid becomes a native of the
no.
place. So China is different. Back to what Nia is saying. That's what we're saying, Ni. A lot of people do not tell Ghanaians the truth. If you tell a Ghanaian person that this and this is what you should do to come to China, you should pass through this process, the person will think that you don't want him. China is not for anybody's family. You get it? Everybody can come. But you coming to China to be stranded, just imagine you come with a business visa. Every Chinese visa is 1 month. This is what you don't know. Every Chinese visa is 1 month. The very moment the visa is given to you, when you enter the country, whatever you'd have to do to renew the visa is what you have to do to get documents, to take to the immigration so that they extend it for you. Chinese people are so smart enough, or they are so smart that they don't give you a visa right away. You enter the country, you came for business. When you come, we give you 1 month. When you buy all your things and you think that the things are not done, Sewa's cuisine, Charlie, this particular...
I know. Make no talk.
You know, man.
Sewa, hi.
Sewa's food.
Chai.
If Sewa should start cooking.
See.
Sewa, do you know why I'm bragging? My wife just left, so I can brag about your food. Okay, so if you don't have Sewa, kindly grab Sewa. Sewa is awesome.
She cooks really well.
You can't even fry eggs, so Charlie.
See, I'm a boy, you know. I can't come and kill myself.
It doesn't matter. You just
I can't come and kill
start
myself.
following Sewa.
Sewa.
Stella! Do you know Stella?
Nope.
So Stella drove Wadamaya, Napi, Eramdela from Accra to Volta region.
Wow.
A lady.
Wow.
I swear. I was
nice
like,
job.
Wow. If you don't have Stella, kindly just go grab, hold her. Just
start grabbing.
Don't just go there and be like, hey, new friend. No, don't do that. That is out of the box. You get it? Go there, comment on content. Watch a video.
You've never been to Thailand, but
something.
You will come, okay? You'll be there.
One thing too is that our people out there, yes, that's what I was addressing. Shared you out. Oh, thank you so much. Simply AMJ. Aren't you a darling? So I woke up this morning around 7:30 China time, and Simply AMJ was grinding like she was on live. And you know what she was eating?
No.
A goosey.
Why?
it's
that early in the morning.
No. It was evening at her place.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And I'm like, hey, Charlie, get them on the corner.
Yeah.
You look nice, man. Thank you so much. T. China is overpopulated, so I think that's why they don't want. If you go to Beijing subway, if you go to Beijing subway on Monday morning, trust me, you leave there at if you were there at 7 o'clock, you leave there at 9 o'clock if you don't take care. Because a lot of people, and it's not like other places that you can say that, let me do construction. I remember somebody called me and was like, Charlie, meaning blocks for Topao.
See.
So if you get any job opportunities
not in China,
make you call me. China, they do everything themselves.
Everything.
From mechanic to the last person, even cleaning. Chinese people, they have people who do that job. So the only job you can do that a Chinese person thinks that, even with the teaching, they've started. Because you have a class and then you have a teaching assistant, and everything you are doing, the person is imitating. At the end of the day, if you don't come to class, the person will start.
Nia, he say China is Kurasini. Nia, Charlie. That's the truth, man. That's the truth. Nothing makes sense in China. Nothing actually makes sense in China.
Food is too much. Don't kill yourself, dear. You come to China before, man. Now, we haven't been to China. We haven't been to Thailand before. Thailand is a place. I want to go to Singapore first. So from Singapore, then Philippines. These are the two places I really want to go before I leave Asia. Dope driver. I see you, babes. Grab. Why can't people just tell us the truth, crap? They will not tell you, oh, my brother, they will not tell you. Venice, they will not tell you
Somebody just said first time here.
Yes, yesterday, egusi and pounded yam. I don't know. I'm obsessed with Nigerian food. Though. I don't know why. Welcome, Stella.
Flora. Hi.
It's funny how mistakenly called Bob for you. I was there, pa. Okay. We're firm now. Thumbs up. Let it wait for us. See you shared out.
First time here, Flora.
Do you know Flora?
Nope.
Okay, so Flora is one
Flora,
of the,
my Flora.
Flora is one of the nicest YouTubers you can just watch and be happy. Do you know why? Because she likes to flaunt her husband. You get it, and it's so lovely.
Flora,
that
my Flora.
If you have a woman who can flaunt you, Charlie, if your babe can't flaunt you, yeah, you for get back yourself.
Yeah.
You see that thing? And recently, I think I checked her channel out and she was monetized, and I was so happy for her because she's been grinding sleepless nights. Big shout outs to you, Charlie. You girls are doing massive, but this is the first time I'm coming here to his life. Thank you so much. Thanks for coming. Hey, you, this man, you like love too much. Really, congratulations here. Let's get connected. Connect to anybody you don't have. Kindly hit the like button for me. Share the live stream.
Angie baby.
It's Angie
I was
baby.
actually waiting for you. I was actually waiting on you.
Angie,
What's up? What's up?
Dap. Let me turn on the PC properly. You come here.
Well, I know which here.
Let me just open it for
I think I'm going like 18 or 19. Sir.
So back to what we're saying. Angie, we're not friends yet. Just connect. The host some love. Oh, please let's show the host some love and share. It costs nothing. Thank you so much, Sewa. Thank you so much. Kamala? Somebody is crying. So back to what we're saying. These agents back home, they don't tell Ghanaians that this is the reality on the ground. I forgot to do this. When I got to Ghana, I should have gone to the embassy.
For what?
The Chinese embassy.
For what?
Like, to talk to the people there. Make them understand that this is the reality on the ground.
They know.
They don't know.
They know.
They don't know.
Most of them travel to China for these documents they use for
Did
get
you
people
No, the point is
the visas. You understand?
Did you- before
they
you-
know, but they just want their money.
the
You
point
see,
is
black people we are always selfish. You understand? So
he says that okay, man, I have to go.
Thanks
Thanks so much for staying. At least you stayed for some time. I really appreciate. Thank you so much. Thank you. See you soon. See you. My point is, before you came to China, did you know that all Chinese visas were issued for 1 month?
Nope.
Exactly. So that's my point. That is what I want to educate people on. That every single visa you have, either being a student visa, either being a work visa, either being a business visa, it's issued for only 1 month.
Yep.
So at the end of the month, or getting close to the month, then the institution that you came to lodge with, they are going to give you the certified document for you to add with your passport, and then you take it to the embassy. Sorry, the immigration. Then you tell them that, okay, I'm a student. Sexes, what's the problem? You tell them that this is the problem. You get, I'm confused by my son. My mom owns African restaurant in the US.
She's rich.
I
She should
see.
be. She's working
Now
hard.
I understand why you can cook. Nia, let's travel to China and go and sell fufu there. You get a lot of money. In China, we do not have these places like close places that in Europe we have black communities, and it's only in Guangzhou and other places that you can get African food. In Beijing and in other places, it's very hard for a foreigner to even establish himself. You get, because you have to pass through a lot of process. And then they will give you everything, but later on they would come and then they'll sabotage you, and the company will. They don't like to see you foreigner holding anything. That is Chinese people. They don't like to see a foreigner. You're a foreigner and you have this. No. Rather, it should be owned by a Chinese. Then
Yeah.
you work there.
Yeah.
That is different. Or It might be owned by you, but you have a Chinese wife who is operating. It's as
Fine.
simple as that.
But you just being the head of
It's as simple as that.
the organization
Back
or the
to what we're
department,
saying.
it wouldn't work.
Back to what we're saying. When you get the visa and you come to China, maybe you came for a business trip. Okay, I bought all these things, but the supplier is saying that it's not done. So I have to get at least 1 more month so that I can stay and everything will be done. Then I ship it back home. Then I go. Then they would understand. Then they will collect everything, certified documents that is actually telling us that you bought all these things. It's not ready. The seller gets them. You get them. You take it to the immigration. Then they extend it for you. At least 1 month or 2 months, you can stay and do your business. That's different. With student visa, you come with your admission letter, everything. The school issues, what do we call, acceptance form. They give you registration number. They give you student's ID card. They give you all these things, all the certified documents. Then they'll tell you to go to the immigration
for
and then they will extend your visa for you. So depending on how much school fees you are going to pay. That is how much visa, how long a visa
you're
they are going
gonna
to give
get.
you. So let's say that, like Kenasari said, you'd pay 6,000 RMB. Then those days we used to pay 6,000 RMB for 6 months, but now 6 months is around 10,000 RMB. 10,000 RMB is almost about 67 million or 68 million in Ghana.
It's actually 72.
72. 7,200 Ghana cedi. That's so much of a money. So that's why most people do not even want to extend their visas. So just imagine that.
See me. Please give
Hey, I think my sister changed her name. Oh.
Yeah, what's her name?
Iglander. I think she changed her name because I remember her name being. Oh my God, I've forgotten. She's one of the gems when it comes to live stream. She's so dope.
That's money.
I see you, sweet girl. Thanks for coming. That's money, oh my sister. That's money. So just imagine. I want to land. So a student visa, you pay this amount, then they extend the visa for you. So it's either you're going to do your visa for 3 months, for 6 months, or for 1 year. But I would advise you as a newcomer, you do your visa for 6 months so that you have a time period that you can escape school and work and then try and pay the money. Or if you have money back home, this is where the problem lies. A lot of people are coming to China and then they have only $500 in their pocket. So imagine you coming to China with a student visa and you have to pay a school fees worth 9,000 Ghana cedis. That is around $1,500. And you don't have this money to bring and you call me. Listen to this, you call me as a friend. Oh, hello, bro, I'll be coming to your place. I don't have a problem. I have a spare room. You can sleep. But at the end of the day, I'm keeping an illegal person in my house. That is one. And number two, I am also giving you a chance to work illegally, accepting the fact that you can work all right. By the end of the day, if anything should go wrong today or tomorrow, everybody knows that you came to me. You are staying in my house and you go to work. And unfortunately for you, I don't know, a lot of people are even, somebody stayed here for only 1 year. Somebody stayed for 6 months. Somebody stayed for 7 years. Somebody stayed for 15. So depending on, and you come with this huge amount of money. Wow, you're right, man. You can't take that risk. You come and you take this huge money and you're unfortunate and you are caught. What are you going to tell Ghanaians? That I came to his house and he didn't advise me to do a visa. So what I would advise you is that pass through the right channel. Not that it's bad for you to add till. It's different from you doing a visa and then you don't want to do the visa again. That one is different. For example, somebody who stay in this country will do his visa for 4 years, 4 consecutive years. Every time, will share 97 million, 9,700 Ghana, 9,700, sir, for 4 good years. And why in a visa, sir? Now, he has been able to work and make money in his account. He has been able to buy properties, lands, do this, all these things. He has done all these things. So now he has decided not to do the visa again. That's understandable. That is reasonable because it's expensive. That is one. And then number two, he has been able to go to Ghana. He's back. He's gone. He's back. You already know. Ghanaian people can talk. Oh, they would even expose you into trouble. So you've done all these things. Then, if you are caught and you go back home, all the money that you had opportunity to save that you did not use to do your visa, you can take that money and then you travel to a different country, or you can use that money to start a business and then operate it in Ghana, a successful one. You get it? But coming to China just a year with this huge amount of money, imagine you being in Ghana, then right away, imagine you being in Ghana, then you are coming to China right away, you get a visa. Then I tell you that, oh, when you are coming, kindly bring this amount of money, like 10,000 RMB, 10,000 Ghana cedis, because we are going to extend your visa for you. I'm not lying. You can ask anybody in China, 10,000 to 19,000 RMB, if you want to get 1 year visa. Imagine, bringing this amount of money from home to China for us to extend the visa for you. Guys, I have to go. See you later. Ni, thank you so much. You are so loyal. You stayed the whole time. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Let's connect on IG so that we talk more. Thank you so much. We still have a few minutes to go. We'll end the live stream very soon so that a lot of people can also come back and watch. And you come and then I have to extend the visa for you. And you come with $500. How do I extend this visa for you? You get
such a person. I think I actually don't blame them because they didn't know before they came. So like if you actually know this is the situation and you bring for $500, that means you don't intend to renew your book. You understand? So
PL Brand China, your hair is lush. I showed you love. Okay, PL Flora showed you love, so kindly grab her back. Just comment on content and stick together.
PL, thanks, man.
So you see the thing. So these things are what the agents are not telling people back home, and then they come here and they become stranded, and they want to just incite their frustrations on whoever that is going to take them into their home. You get? It's not like people are wicked. They don't want to take people in their houses or
what do you mean abroad? First of all, China is not abroad. First of all, that correction you think about is you put in your head. China is not abroad. Abroad is the US, the Canada, the Britons, the Belgians, the Australians.
Hey, abroad is something. It's not easy. It's not easy. So me, I would advise you that if you are in China and you are doing your visa on a regular basis, sure, we'll connect. All right. I pray and fast for US visa.
Who is that? Me?
No, Sewa. Sewa says that I pray and fast for US visa.
You and me both, oh. You and me both. See where are they? See where are they?
But Sewa, trust me. Gucci Armani, would say that China is far better than the US. I would say. Because I have my reasons. I have my reasons. And my friend here will despite that because he thinks that US is the land of opportunities. We are no. US is
US is where Bible actually promised us land of milk and honey is the US. See, it's in the Bible. Go and check.
The money people are making in China, if they are being honest and then they tell you this is how much I make at the end of the month, or this is how much money I put in my account at the end of the month, you'd open your mouth and you not close it. Trust me. A lot of people are in the US. They'll tell you it's all rosy, it's all this. I always tell Kelvin this, that the fact that people are telling you that, oh, US to say, oh, US is this, US is this. Get there. When you get there, you see the reality. Somebody's telling you something. Not Israel, it's Jerusalem.
Yeah.
When you get there, you see that it's a different story altogether. I mean, that's my policy. Get there. Steady the ground. Understand? And you'll be an account to not everybody who travels to make money. A lot of people travel, they come back home with sickness. A lot of people travel, they come back home, God forbid, but they come back home and they are coming in caskets and stuff. You get it? But the point is, wherever you are that you think you can make money, legal money.
Flora is asking, what is abrochi?
Okay, Flora, abrochi, it's in Chi. It means that abroad. Yes. Guys, got to leave you guys. See you at the other end when you're coming to Beijing. Let's do a collabo. My both legs are stuck in China though. I tried here from Kavito. Go to America, bro. Sorry, thank you so much. Thanks so much for staying. I really appreciate the fact that you're showing so much support. And I pray we blow together. God bless you. We should meet. We should collabo. We should do a collabo. You're making so much sense to
Sewa,
me,
see,
my brother.
see,
aside the fact
Sewa,
that I'm joking around.
Anytime you get US visa, you hit me up,
I'm
okay?
cool, bro.
Any link you get, hit me up.
Hope
I'm
you
going
too.
with you.
Yes.
I'm actually going
I've
with
learned a
you.
new Ghanaian word today, Abroche. Yes, Dennis, come to my home. It's true, opportunities here in China are limited. Unless you do things illegal, then yeah, you make money. Angie, I rest my case. What I'm trying to say is that
See,
the least salary.
US be US, my guy. America be some China.
I think we should do. I think we should do this some other time. And then let somebody in the US tell us how much the person is earning as an individual, so that us in China will also tell. No,
It go shock you.
Listen.
It go shock you.
It's about time people. No, it's about time people in Asia we start telling our own stories, because a lot of people do not know anything about Asia. Somebody will say that. Somebody can even ask you, say, but you, what are you doing in China? What are you going to do in China? If not for technology growth, China couldn't be anywhere in the world. That's so true.
It's true.
That is so true. But trust me, how much you can earn being a foreign teacher in China, it's money. It's money. You'd work in America. It's only...
See, don't go there. See, let's stick to this story.
It's only in China.
Don't go there.
It's
my guy.
only in China you can boldly tell people that this is the job I do. Aside that,
See,
without education, that you work in other places, that you schooled in UK and then you got a white collar job. All the jobs that you do, you be kind of embarrassed. A lot of people are embarrassed to just say that, okay, I wash dishes, or I lay hotel beds, or I had to run a lot of things. And these jobs are difficult. You get it? Teaching kids. A lot of people are not even teachers. But at the end of the day, they teach these kids and they earn huge sums of money. You get my point? But you being here, you do not see the advantage you are getting. But rather, you are aiming at somebody in the US because you think that US is the land of, what do you say it? Milk and honey.
yeah.
Okay.
The Bible actually promised that my children go to US. It's in the Bible. Go and check.
Okay, thanks for translating. You're welcome, my dear. But they're doing great. Oh, very well. Could you have a point? Papoche, he's just not understanding me.
You having a point
No.
hasn't got anything to do
No.
to do with what you're
Kids in
saying.
America do odd jobs, but don't tell. You know what? A lot of people are not being.
It's not about the job.
No.
Listen, it's not about the job. It's about the money. It's about the money the guy is making. The person, whoever we are talking about is making at the end of the month. You understand? It's not
I'm telling you
about the
something.
job.
If a lot of people in Asia will be truthful to the people back home that this is how much I'm earning, I would watch later, get a response to classes. This is how much I'm earning. You'd be amazed. But they do not tell people because of some one or two reasons. I don't care about the jobs. I'm only looking at the papers. Exactly. That's what we do. But what I'm saying is that the job, all these jobs that people do, we respect them. A lot of people have been doing this for years. They've made out wealth from these things. We understand that fact. But it's very difficult. These jobs are very difficult. Back in Europe, you have to run shifts. You have to do this. You have to go night. You get it before you get the paper. But in China, just stand in front of kids and talk. Just make yourself funny. Be funny for them. At the end of the day, you get paid. If you don't want this, what else do you want? So if you're doing it the right way or the legal way, trust me, China is the best place to be. China is the best. I always tell people this. The reason why you are so much into America and these places is that you watch movies and you are clustered with the idea that, oh, this is how America is going to be.
It's true.
All rosy and stuff. No,
It's
America
all
is not
rosy.
like that. No, America is not like that. How much do people pay at the end of the month for rent? How much are people even getting at the end of the 24 hours night shift? How much are they making? You get it? You stay in China, at the end of the day, You can get $1,500 and put it in your account for just a month, and you sit here and you say that China is ungrateful. My guy, seriously? No, you can't say that. My guy, in America, people are moving to Australia now because of Trump. America can never be land of milk and honey.
Who's saying that?
Apoche, tell him.
Who's saying that?
Especially me. I want to go see Hollywood. Hey, Sewa. Sewa.
Papoche,
Just as I
please,
see him.
please. In fact, please and please again.
Richard Benner says that please stop talking about other continents. Is it Dudu? Jojo? Oh, we're not talking about other continents. We're actually talking about why you cannot be why you cannot be a Chinese national, or even if you're a Chinese national, you cannot hold any public office in China. That's what we're talking about. These things that we're talking about just came by concerning China being places to be, or choosing America over China and all this. I think you missed the stream. You just came on, so when we end the stream, you try and then start and understand what we're talking about. We're not talking about any other country, but places that we are and where we come from. Exactly.
What's up?
Sewa won't kill me. Sewa says that what's in Ghana to talk about? We are talking about places where people just in the country.
I will say why? See, you and me. As anytime you get that US connection at the back, call me. We can't come and die, you say, well, we can't come and die. What is Ghana? Me, I left that country safe. What are they in Ghana? That country, me, I left. See, you want to build a chamber with $200 million. $200 million. You know what that money can do? Corrupt politicians. Me, that country, I left from.
They are not going to Ghana.
So, well, call me. My sister, call me. Me and you. Yeah,
No, so they are not going to Ghana again.
For what? For what reason
Really?
would I want to go to Ghana?
But if you have money and you stay in Ghana, it's the best.
I don't want to stay in Ghana. I never want to stay in Ghana.
If you have money and you stay in Ghana.
See, I never want to stay in Ghana.
When last did you eat palm nut soup?
I don't care. I can manage with beggars. I can manage with sushis. I can manage.
I just want to go and be in US. Then I expect it to be okay.
Who said that? Say why? Say why you and me? Say why?
Sewa. Listen to me.
Actually, I love you. Like
No.
I'm actually in love with you.
No. Oh,
Can't come and kill ourselves.
Swiss is still here. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. You cannot say that. Like what's the word saying? I just want to go to America and then piss there and then come back. No, that's not it.
That is it.
That's not it. So before we end it, I have an uncle with a PhD in economics from Colorado State Uni in the States, and he's an Uber driver in America. What's your guy saying? People in America envy this teaching job in China now. Papa Oche, we have legit friends that we talk to.
See,
That they tell us the realities on the ground.
We are changing the topic
You
right
get
now.
it? We talk about it. I'm just like, we have legit friends who talk about who talk to us about what is happening on the ground in America, and then we tell them what is happening in China, and they understand that it's only in China that you can get a teaching job, and it might come with accommodation. It's only in China that you can get a teaching job, and it will come with a free Wi-Fi. It's only in China that you get a teaching job. Let me ask somebody who is here, whoever is in Europe, kindly type this for me. How many hours do you spend for your break? If you're on break, how many hours do you spend? Just tell me. Type it for me. Kindly do this favor for me. Venice, we are here to tell the truth. Kindly do this. If you're in Europe and you be honest with me, kindly type the number of hours you spend whenever you're on break. And then I'll tell you the number of hours we spend on break when we are in China.
No.
Just type.
Sleepy.
I'm waiting. We have 8 people in the house. I'm playing too much, but I'm really serious with that. All that we're discussing here. Life is short.
You
can't kill us.
So I say life is short.
We can't come and kill ourselves. So we work from 8:30, right? 8:30 in the morning. Then we close at sometimes 10 o'clock, sometimes 11 o'clock. From 11 o'clock, you'd eat till 12 o'clock. 1, 2, 2:30. Then you come back to work. He's saying that no, Europeans are on the live stream. So you see the thing. It's only in China that you'd have 3 hours of break hours. 3 hours. You'd stay here 3 hours before you go. A lot of people go to school at 8:30. They come back at 10 o'clock. They come back home. They stay at home 10, 11, 12, 1, 2, 2:30. Some even leave the house 3 o'clock before they go back to work. Then they close at 5 or 4:30 and then come back home. Then go to work the next morning. At the end of the month, you are paid huge sums of money. You get. But back in Europe, how are you going to say that you went to work at 8:30, you came back and you slept, and you can't do that.
Sandra.
Exactly. 3 hours break. That's not the same in America. So you can see, if you are being truthful to ourselves, if we are, bro, the clock in Europe, the clock in Europe is money. We know that. So a lot of things, a lot of advantages in Asia, that when you go outside Asia, you not get all these things. But as foreigners, because we want to find our ways through, and the Chinese people do not allow all these things. We say that a lot of things do not make sense in China. By the end of the day, if you're being truthful to the Chinese people, you understand that China has been of more good than bad or worse that we've been saying about them. Yes, we admit Chinese people are racist. Chinese people are this. Chinese people are that. They don't respect black people. They don't do this. By the end of the day, if they employ you, do they pay you? Do they give you the money they agreed on? Do they give you accommodation? Do they give you free Wi-Fi? Do they give you everything needed to give to you as a foreigner? They do all these things. And at the end of the day, a black person will come and say that Chinese people are racist. We admit. But we do not look at the fact that they are being open racism and all these things. We admit that we are black. We are proud of it. It's not today somebody is going to tell you. The only reason we get angry is because we tell them we are from this place, and then later on, when they call us we from Africa, see Fejo Rema, then we start getting angry. But all is good. So we're trying to end the stream with a note that because you were not born with a Chinese person, you can't be a Chinese national. That is one. And because even giving birth to a Chinese person and the kid being Chinese, the kid might be accepted, all right. By the end of the day, because the melanin in the kid is that black, he or she can't hold any public office. It's not possible. We haven't seen any Chinese person who is black and then is in the Chinese army. We haven't seen any Chinese person who is in the police force who is black. We haven't seen a black judge. We are yet to see a black judge in China. We are yet to see a black public affairs person in China. We are yet to see a black man as a commander in the police force. We're yet to see a black pilot in China. We have to see a lot of black things in China, because in China, it's very hard to even admit the fact that the kid is black Chinese. They don't want to hear anything black. That's Chinese. Please, we need more videos from the China Bravo series. Please, we are starving. Okay, bro. We try as much as possible. You know the time. We just had holidays and then we had to. Okay, so that's my other channel. We do comedy and a lot of interesting stuff. Flora is still here. Flora, thank you so much. Thank you so much. We have 3 minutes to go so that we end everything. So I'll leave it to my audience. Any question you want to ask me about China, I would be very glad to answer you. Drop the link to the other channel, dear. Okay, let me try to drop it.
Is it on news
Let me see if I can find it out. Andrew and Lucy, that's some beautiful hair. Hair attract. Thanks for coming in, Andrew and Lucy. Kindly hit the like button for me. We have 15 likes. That's awesome. Thanks so much. Okay, so we have 2 minutes to go. I think I'd be the first person to. I can't wait for that day, bro. I can't wait. I can't wait to see a black person in an office where we can go and then say that, hey, there's this black person in Beijing. If you go to Beijing immigration, there's this black person from Ghana. He's half Ghanaian, he's half Chinese. Then we say that things are really working. You get it? Simba. Simba. You know what Ben is saying? Ben is saying that I think I'll be the first person to rule an office in China. Who is playing with Zexes though? He's making a funny noise like that. One who did. Zexes, yeah, bring him. That one is accent. Bean Ruva, I see you. Okay, he's here. Somebody is asking about you. Thanks so much, Sewa. That's some cute baby alert. Yes, that's my boy. Yeah. Samba. You crying? Inshallah. They're really making me brody. Come in. Can you have him so that I close? Okay, I think this will be where we'll end our live stream. This will be where we'll end our live stream. Thanks so much, everybody who came in to support us. We spoke about reasons why you can never be a Chinese national. And even if you're a Chinese national because your mother is a Chinese or your dad is a Chinese, you can still hold any public office in China. That was great. Have a nice day, everyone. Thank you so much. A big thank you to every. If I start mentioning names, I think I might leave some out. But I appreciate the fact that you spent your precious time with me. And God bless you so much. Continue watching China_Gucci Amani. We have a lot of exclusive videos to show you the beautiful parts of China, what foreigners go through day in, day out in China. And the most amazing part is that we tell you the good side of China and the bad side of China. We're not just one-sided people, that we try as much as possible to paint China with that color for you. So thank you so much again, and we'll end here. I'm dropping a video probably tomorrow or the next day concerning Chinese greeting. And I wanted to talk about this. A lot of people in Africa have this mentality. Oh, people are coming in, but I have to end it. David and Gina, Hello, everyone. Thanks for coming. Thanks for coming. So a lot of people have this idea back in Africa that if you take in Chinese green tea, if you drink Chinese green tea, you're going to slim down. Or if you want to reduce weight, you have to take in Chinese green tea. That is so true. But how well do you know your Chinese tea? Or which of the Chinese teas should you take inside before you get slim? There are a lot of them. And every single one of them that you boil and you take it inside. Lep Scott, thanks for coming in. That you take inside is going to get effects on your body if you don't take it like how the person who gave it to you asked you to take it. You get it. So hello, Sexes. Sexes auntie says hello. So we're going to upload a video very soon that is concerning Chinese green tea. How well do you know your Chinese green tea? We entered one of the biggest Chinese green tea shops in China, and we got to know about what and how to use this green tea. So stay tuned when they upload the video. Don't forget to share, like, and leave a comment. Let's get your suggestions. And that's it. Thanks so much. We shall meet. Bye bye. Okay, I'm going to end it how I ended. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel. It's China_Gucci Armani for more exclusive video. Keep it locked up. Bye bye. See you.